So welcome back to the crypto channel #1 about cryptocurrencies and crypto market, where we on a daily basis covering up all of the most resonant and huge crypto news, where we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, where we're talking about different projects and coins, decentralized finance, where we're talking about Polkadot and which price rallies 100%, and derivatives data points to more upside. So the reason for subscribing is because we on a daily basis keep you updated and share with you different opinions, different news, and covering up all of the what's going on. So hit that like subscribe button and let's get started. So today we cover such exciting news like Polkadot price rallies 100% and derivatives data points to more upside. Also, London court orders Binance to trace hackers behind $2.6 million at Fetch attack. And I think Binance Health carry face amid tightening crypto exchange regulation in Korea. And maybe musician sells rights to deepfake her voice using NFTs, because it's really quite interesting news to talking about. So strong fundamentals on the development side and derivatives data suggest that the DOT price could extend its 100% rally over the short term. Polkadot is on blockchain projects designed to interconnect subchains called parallel chains or parachains. Each application-specific chain built within Polkadot uses the substrate modular framework, and this is meant to ease the development process. The project has been at the center of developers' and investors' attention for most of 2021, but the sharp market-wide correction on May 19 dealt a heavy blow to the DOT price, and the team has been relatively quiet for the past 2 months. On July 22, CuriosSwap, the first decentralized exchange in the Polkadot ecosystem, was launched. The project was created by Akala, a centralized finance project backed by Coinbase Ventures. So here we have basically Polkadot and performance in USD at Coinbase. So trading view. So in the past 24 days, DOT rallied by 100% to reclaim the $20 support, even though the price is still 58% below the $50 high. Presently, investors seem unsure of the direction after the $22 level served as resistance. What's the difference between Polkadot and Kusama? Derivatives data shed light on investor sentiment. Leverage use has been balanced. So, what's the difference between Polkadot and Kusama? Polkadot refers to the entire ecosystem of parachains that plug into a single base platform known as the Relay chain. This base layer provides security to the network and handles the consensus, finality, and voting logic. On the other hand, Kusama is an early and unrefined release of Polkadot that is designed to serve as a canary network to test governance, staking, and sharding under real economic conditions. Therefore, even if the recently launched CuriosSwap is not running directly on the Polkadot blockchain, it proves its capabilities. Derivatives data shed light on investor sentiment, and I think it's really interesting. So technical analysts' charts may be projecting a bullish point of view for DOT, but what is the derivatives data saying? For example, if the futures contract's premium is non-consistent, it means that investors are not comfortable creating long positions using leverage. A reduction of regular spot exchange volume shows a little interest in the price at current levels. This is especially worrisome after a rally like the one seen from DOT. So Polkadot aggregated futures open interest. Analysis of the open interest on futures contracts measure the notional currently in play. Instead of measuring how many traders per day, it only takes into account open positions. After peaking at $1.2 billion on April 17, this metric retraced to $340 million. Albeit much smaller, it currently holds the same levels seen in early February, when DOT was also trading at $20. Leverage use has been balanced. So, long buyers and short sellers are matched at all times in futures contracts, but their leverage varies. So eventual imbalances are caught by the funding rate indicator, and derivatives exchanges will chart whichever side is using more leverage to balance the XT risk. So here we have basically Polkadot perpetual funding rate and source coin analyze. So as shown above, from mid of July to August 1, the funding rate was mostly negative, indicating that shorts were the ones demanding more leverage. A negative 0.05% rate every 8 hours is equivalent to 1% per week. However, the situation reversed over the past 2 weeks after the indicator ranged between 0 and 0.04% level, a level which is usually deemed neutral. The open interest and funding rate show no sign of bullishness from a derivatives trading perspective. There are also no signs of excessive leverage or excitement after the recent rally, which is also positive. With both indicators currently presenting a neutral stance, DOT's performance will likely depend on its ecosystem development. But what's important to note is that the views and opinions expressed here are solely those by the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of Cointelegraph, the source basically. So every investment and trading move involves risk. You should conduct your own research when making a decision. So it's really good to know that we have such news like this one from Cointelegraph. So, but also please always mention that you need to do your own decision, and investments includes often risks. Always including risks. So let's see what London court orders Binance to trace hackers behind $2.6 million. We need to dispel the myth that crypto assets are anonymous. The reality is that with the right rules and applications they can be tracked, traced and recovered, said Sidur Rahman. So, artificial intelligence research lab Fetch.ai has been granted a request to have major cryptocurrency exchange Binance identify individuals behind a $2.6 million hack. According to a Friday Reuters report, the Royal Court of Justice in London has ordered Binance to identify the hackers and seize the stolen assets. Fetch.ai reportedly claimed that hackers stole $2.6 million worth of cryptocurrency from its Binance account on June 6, and resold the tokens for a significantly reduced price. We need to dispel the myth that crypto assets are anonymous, said Sidur Rahman, a partner from Fetch.a legal team at Rahman Rallies. The reality is that with the right rule and applications that can be tracked, traced, and recovered. So Rahman reportedly claimed Binance is already in the process of tracking down the individuals and had frozen some of the affected funds. However, the exchange may request evidence from Fetch.a that its account was hacked before returning the tokens. We can confirm that we are helping Fetch.a in the recovery of assets. So, following that announcement, it suspended credit card payments to Binance while Barclays blocked customer payments to the exchange. So let me know in the comment section what you're thinking. Also, don't forget to subscribe the channel if you're interested in more news like this one. And thank you for subscribing. So see you in the next video. Click on the screen right now, and if you're interested to get even more news and updates about crypto and reviews about crypto news, about crypto market, about coin price. So see you in the next video. Thank you for your subscribe. Bye.